Hi there, it's Kalymnios from thethoughtgym.com. I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. Welcome to this back basics. Hopefully will be 10-minute flow that we're going to do just to do some back strengthening exercises. So we're going to start in Tadasana at the front of our mats here. We're going to do a couple of sun salutations to warm up. So just very simple sun salutations. Feet together, big toes touching, heels slightly apart. Inhale, arms reach up towards the sky. Exhale as you float down, flat back, bent knees, folding all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, hands come to your shins or maybe the floor, keeping the back nice and flat. Exhale as you place the hands down onto the ground. Step the right leg back, followed by the left leg. Here we're going to stay off our knees if we can. If you need to, you can come to your knees, but otherwise we come down into chaturanga. So elbows stay over the wrists, shoulders come to about elbow height. From here, lift the right leg up towards the sky. Hold it there. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, sweeps you up into an upward dog. Roll over the toes, shoulders down, gaze forward as you open up the front of the chest here. And then exhale, tucking the chin, rolling back over the toes, coming back, downward facing dog. Inhale and exhale. Stepping the right leg through between the hands. Stepping the left leg through between the hands. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale as you fold down. Bending the knees, rolling up vertebra by vertebra. Arms come over the head. Gentle back bend here as you engage the glutes and the thighs to protect the lower back. Exhale as you swan dive all the way down towards the ground. Bent knees. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Again, hands come to shins, thighs, wherever is comfortable. Exhale as you place the hands back down, step the left leg back. Okay, follow it by the right leg. Coming into your high plank. From here, high plank into low plank or chaturanga. Keep the elbows stacked over the wrists and next to the ribs. Exhale down. Lift the left leg up towards the sky as high as you can get it. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, sweeps you up into your upward dog here. Inhale and exhale, tucking the chin, rounding through the spine. As you come into downward facing dog. Yeah. Inhale, left leg through between the hands. Exhale, right leg through. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold down. Bend the knees, roll up vertebra by vertebra as you come up into your Tadasana, through that into your back bend. Arms come up towards the sky, follow it with the gaze, engage the glutes and the thighs. Exhale, Tadasana. Good, okay, so bit of a strong warm up for you there. Hopefully everything's all good. Inhale, arms up towards the sky. Exhale as you float down into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, stepping back into your high plank. Lower the knees down towards the ground here. From here we're in tabletop position. So our shoulders, our elbows, our wrists are all in one line. Our knees are underneath our hips. Okay, from here we're going to take the right leg back and the left leg forward. So inhale the right leg behind you. I'm a little bit low on space here, I might have to take a bit of an angle. So inhale the right leg behind you and the left leg forward. If your knees don't like this, put a cushion or fold up the mat underneath your knees. Okay, so stretch as if you're being pulled like a tug of war here. And then inhale, reach away. Exhale as you bring the knee to meet the elbow underneath. Inhale, reach away. Exhale, knee to elbow, round through the spine. Inhale, reach away. Exhale, knee to elbow, that's 3. Inhale, reach away. Exhale, knee to elbow, round the spine, that's 4. Inhale, reach away. Exhale, knee to elbow, that's 5. And then inhale, reach away and hold. And then turn the palm so that the left palm is facing towards the right, so the thumb is pointing towards the ceiling. And then slight pulsing of the hand or the wrist and the back foot. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then take the hand and the foot out to a 45-degree angle. I'm a little bit short on space here, so I'm going to bend my elbow. And then pulse that way. Okay? So you've got the pulsing at a 45-degree angle. Ignore my bent hand here. You want the straight hand if you've got the space. Then bring the hands back and the foot back to center. Exhale, bring it back down into tabletop. From here, we're going to take a couple of cycles of cat-cow. So inhale, gaze forward, dip the belly down, tilt the tailbone back. Exhale, round through the spine, push through the floor, tilt the tailbone forwards and look towards the navel. Inhale forwards into your cow. Exhale into your cat. Inhale and exhale. Okay, similar thing on the other side now. So this time we're going to be on our right knee and left leg comes behind us about hip height. Right hand comes to shoulder height here. From here, just really pull as if you're being pulled like you're the rope in a tug of war here. Inhale, reach. Exhale, knee to elbow, 1. Inhale, reach your way. Exhale, knee to elbow, round through the spine, push through that left hand, 2. Inhale, reach your way. Exhale, knee to elbow, 3. Inhale, reach your way. Exhale, knee to elbow, that's 4. Inhale, reach and stretch away. Exhale, knee to elbow, that's 4. Inhale, reach away. Exhale, knee to elbow, round the spine, that's 5. Inhale, reach away and hold. Again, turn the thumb to point the ceiling, palm facing towards the left, and then we're going to take little micro pulses here, up and down, okay, for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then take the hands and the foot to 45 degrees. I'm going to have to bend my leg here again. I'm a little low on space. And then again, small micro pulses up and down, up and down, up and down. At this 45-degree angle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back, stretch. And then bring it down into tabletop position. Again, some cycles of cat-cow. Inhale, gaze forward, tilt the tailbone back, dip the belly down. Exhale, round the spine, bring the hips forward, look towards the navel. Inhale, forward. Exhale, looking back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, looking back. Okay, and then from there, we're going to come all the way into our prone position, lying on our bellies here. With our hands flying behind us by the hips on the floor. Gaze is down, feet together. Inhale, draw the chest up and forwards as you lift as much of the front of the chest off as possible without taking your neck to extremes here. So you want to look about 6 inches in front of you rather than trying to like look at a TV or something like that. So you're going to have to listen to my voice here. Holding it there. Inhale a little bit higher and then exhale down. Okay, from here we're going to change the hand position and we're going to bring the hands up a little bit at right angles. So our hands are facing forward, our elbows are pointing out towards the side. There's a 90-degree bend in our elbows here. So from here we're going to inhale, do the same thing. We're going to raise the chest and then we're going to raise the hands off the floor and squeeze the elbows away from each other, away from the floor, the shoulder blades together. Again, neck is nice and long, the back of the neck is long as you look down. Inhale, rise up, hold and hold and hold, and then come down towards the ground. Forehead on the ground, taking a little break here. Now we're going to do the same thing, we're going to include the legs though. So inhale first chest, then arms, and squeeze those shoulder blades together, and then finally, if you are comfortable, you're going to raise the feet up as well, and you're going to take almost like a bit of a weird Superman pose here as you try and lift those hips, those thighs off the ground. 3, 2, and 1. Again, you can stay with your hands behind you and try and do the legs as well. That's totally up to you. And then the third option you're going to do is going to bring the hands forward in front of you and have the palms facing each other for this particular one, about 6 inches away from each other. And then you're gonna, again, inhale the chest up, the feet up, the hands up, everything up as you hold this banana shape. So really you just want, if you can get it, just your hips on the ground, but it's probably be your lower ribs and your hips are on the ground here, holding it there. 3, 2, and 1, release. From there, hands underneath the shoulders as you push back, taking child's pose here. So bringing the hips all the way back down, as far as they'll go, maybe resting on the heels. Allow the hands to stretch out in front. Inhale and exhale. Good. And we're just going to roll through, rounding through the spine, coming into a cobra position here as you stretch the front of the body out here. Good. And then rolling back, down facing dog. Child's pose even. Okay, and then coming on to our bottom here, in whichever way works for you. Good. Bent knees, chest onto the thighs, hands gripping the outer edge of the feet here. From here, you're going to just slide the feet forward until you get to the point where your chest is going to start to go too far away from your thighs, and then you're just going to hold it here. Good. Maybe you can go a little bit further after a couple of seconds, and maybe even further still. Good. And then releasing. Good. From here, roll onto your back with your knees bent. Cross the right leg over the left, as if you're just sitting in a chair with crossed legs. And then we're going to take both knees over to the left side and have your arms outstretched. Depending on the space, I'm going to have to bend my left arm here. But you're going to bring the knees over. Now, with the left hand, you can place it on that right thigh, and you can look towards the right hand and take a little spinal twist here. Good. Inhale. Remember to inhale and exhale. It's a bit of a quick class. I haven't been focusing on that today, but feel the breath where it wants to move naturally. Keep the knees as they are, but just take both knees over to the right hand side, and then maybe swapping the arms, so you're looking towards the left hand and you're bringing the right hand onto the thigh to add a little bit of weight. Good. And then coming back into your start position, uncrossing the legs, crossing them the other way so your left foot is over the right, bringing the knees over towards the right hand side of the body. Right hand allows weight to come onto the knee, and then your gaze is towards the left hand, which is either outstretched or bent if you don't have the room like me. And then you're going to take both knees over to the left side. Gaze is going to go to the right. Maybe the left hand is going to rest onto one of the knees to bring it down. It's hard to know which knee I'm actually touching. I think it's the left knee. When your eyes are closed and everything's crossed, it gets a bit confusing. And then coming back into the centre and unravelling the legs, just squeezing the knees in towards each other. Good. Rotating through the ankles one way, rotating through the ankles the other way as well. Good. And then bringing the soles of the feet together and allow the knees to flop open, so you take a Bakasana pose, so allow just the hips to open a little bit. Good. And then stretch the legs, and we'll come into our Shavasana for just a quick moment here. Inhale and exhale. Allow the thoughts that are going to roam through your mind to just disappear. Moment by moment, they come, they go. Starting to wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Rotate the ankles, rotate the wrists, one way then the other way. Stretching your toes and your arms over your head to the floor behind you, stretching the left side of your body out and the right side of your body out. Keeping your eyes closed and then bringing the knees in towards the chest. Hugging yourself tightly and telling yourself something nice about yourself, even if it's you gave yourself 10 minutes of your day to do something. And then keeping your attention inwards and focused into the centre of your forehead. Just roll over to either your left or your right, depending on your preference. Maybe create a pillow with the hand as you take that fetal position. And then with your eyes closed, pushing yourself up to sitting on your mat in some comfortable position for yourself. Eyes closed, hands in prayer position in front of the heart centre. Perhaps offering a bit of gratitude or compassion out to the world or yourself. And then bringing your hands into prayer position in front of the forehead as we ask for the wisdom to watch our thoughts. Lowering our prayer towards our mouth or our throat chakra, we ask for the restraint to watch our words, especially when dealing with other people, but also the compassion to be mindful of our own internal dialogue. And then finally, lowering our hands towards our heart centre, we ask that we have the strength and courage to do whatever is right and necessary, even when it's not the most preferred or desired path. Namaste. Thank you so much for following along for this super quick back basics class. Just a little bit of back strengthening, really important to work on the back strength as we sit all day hunched over, and a lot of people like to work the front of their body out, and that's just going to hunch you over even more. So you want to open up the chest by working on the back. So we want to be strong in the back, of course. Until I see you next time, please do connect with me on social media. My handle is The Thought Gym on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter and YouTube. And on YouTube you can find many, many videos on mindset, health, resilience, well-being, personal success principles, personal development and, of course, yoga. If I don't see you there, head along to thethoughtgym.com and you can take a free energy assessment to determine how energized you are and what you need to do about it. If I don't see you there, I will see you on the mat very, very soon. Until next time, namaste.